Welcome to Girl, Come Sit With Me. I am your host, Dom. Now, you already know that this entire space is all about curating a safe space where we understand that there's a lot of power in vulnerability. And together we are going to learn together, heal together, and my favorite thing, we're going to laugh together too, okay? So today I have a very special guest today, Dr. Demetria, and I am so honored to have her in this space with us, okay?
Hey everybody, so excited to meet you.
Yes, thank you so much for
And
joining
I
me
know I have a
today.
hard name. It's Dr. Shametria, but that's okay.
Wait, what did I say?
Demetria.
Oh, God dang.
Hey girl, come sit with me. Let's talk about love and identity. We've been breaking chains, healing from pain, laughing through storms and dancing in rain. Hey girl, come sit with me.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes, thank you. So we ended up connecting through Flourish. We were at this conference together, and when I tell y'all, she spoke and she shifted the entire room. She was on a panel, and I think you were on sentence 2, and everybody was like, "Oh, we have to work on this. We have to get this together because we are here to learn. We are." That she reminded us of the purpose of us being here. So she let us know, hey, we're here not just to mingle, things like that. No, let's grow together. Let's heal together. Let's
Yeah.
make it through this together. So, girl,
Yes,
listen.
yes.
And y'all, her story is very impactful. I won't go into it, but her story is extremely impactful. And one of the things that I was inspired by was I realized that she doesn't lead with her trauma. She doesn't lead with her pain. She leads with who she is now. And that really let me know that you were past your pain.
Thank you.
Girl, listen, I don't know how you got here,
Yeah, yeah,
but we feel it and it helps
yes.
us.
Thank you.
Like
Thank
you are
you.
a healthy reminder, like, hey, this is where I am now.
Thank
Know who
you.
I am now.
Thank
Even if you
you.
knew me in the past, know
Yeah,
who I am now.
thank you.
Girl.
And one of the things that I just want to piggyback on, first of all, hi to everybody that's out there. And what we'll do, the same thing I did at that event, to anybody that's watching right now. Before you continue to watch, I just want
Mhm.
you to ask yourself, why are you at this podcast? What do you want from here? And you better get what you came for, okay? Because this ain't just a podcast for you to listen to pretty beautiful women talk.
That part,
There's
okay?
something that is going to be said that you need that can feed your soul, your spirit, your mind, because that is our reason for doing this.
Yes.
So I've learned to shift vanity,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what I did at that event. And that's what, because this is a stage. This is we're with you right now. Don't look at this as a medium and we're separate. Look at this as if you sitting with us. Like she said, girl, come sit with us. If you stand and sit down.
That part, okay? We
Okay.
approve.
So
We
that's what happened at
approve.
the event.
Yes,
So
literally.
it's always set the intention. And I believe that your
Mm-hmm.
intention gets people's attention. And attention is the new real estate of the world. So it is the most valuable thing. That's why views are so important. So I knew that I had to be intentional about my energy because they're operating with my frequency and
They
not my
really are.
words. Yeah.
They really are. And I love how your frequency resonates with us because you're not trapped
Yeah.
by your story. It's almost as if you're not a villain, but it's almost as if when you see those villain origin stories or the hero origin stories, and you're like, this is the catalyst, but this is going to make you great.
Yes.
And your story is going to touch so many people.
Thank you.
And my thing is, how do you find a way to share your story multiple times
Mhm.
without reliving the pain every time?
Oh, thank you for that question. So, the way that I find peace and solace in
Mm-hmm.
sharing my story
Mm-hmm.
is that number one, I did the work to heal.
Yes.
So, for decades, I
Mm-hmm.
was saved at 19. I'm 33. Since 19, I've been fighting for my peace. Okay?
Mm.
Even though you want peace, you got to fight for it. And I knew that I was valuable. I knew that I was worthy, but I never could feel it. It's like you
Mm.
know something, but you couldn't attach the energy to it.
Mm-hmm.
Many people, and I always say this analogy for anybody out there now that is like, I'm stuck. I've been abused, I've been beat down. I don't know how to feel worthy. I don't know where to start. It's just like if you're about to do a diet. I'll say, don't think of stuff that's big. Just get some water and start walking.
Start small.
Like, start small.
Start small.
Same thing with your mentality after you, or your mental health after you have been through trauma. I would tell them, start by being accountable to forgive yourself because it's not your fault. And once you have that belief, that core belief of I'm not a victim, but I'm a victor, I'm a survivor, I'm thriving. Once you possess that, you can possess the energy that comes with that. So the first thing is to be accountable, to forgive yourself. And I used to just say,
That
forgive
part.
yourself. No. Like, accountability means I am gonna do this.
Yep.
I am going to forgive me, and they're not gonna like this next part.
Talk to me.
You have to forgive the person who did it to you.
Mm.
I forgive my trafficker. I forgive my dad, my mom. I forgive you. I love you. That means I don't carry that with me anymore. And you have to release them.
I was gonna say you have to
because
release
a soul tie
them.
is connected to that pain.
And a soul tie can keep you locked down.
Correct.
A soul ties weigh on us, whether
Yes.
it is a good weight, a healthy weight. Those
Yes.
soul ties will weigh you down.
Yes.
So
and
you
what's a
have to
soul
free it.
tie?
So with soul ties, y'all, soul ties are these bonds that we make. Think of it like the law of attraction. When you see two magnets, I love using this example. When you have two magnets, almost some of you have probably heard of trauma bonding.
Yes.
It has a similar premise. One magnet's over here, this is what I'm going through. Another magnet's over here, this is what I'm going through. And it doesn't have to be the exact same thing. Sometimes we cling to familiarity. So if there's only one small piece that I connect with you on and it resonates with my pain, guess what? The little girl in me that still wants to heal is going to run to it.
Come on.
So now both of those inner children who still need healing have now ran to each other and now they're stuck.
Wow.
And sometimes we end up holding ourselves back by not necessarily pushing forward together and working to heal together.
Yeah.
Because we're so connected, like, ooh, you have this, let's keep sharing.
Yeah.
But eventually that sharing has to turn into accountability, like you mentioned
Come on.
earlier.
Yes.
It has to turn into having accountability partners.
Yes.
And being able to say, hey, together, we're going to actively move forward.
Yes.
And whatever that looks like.
Yes.
We're going to do it. We're going to make it work and we're going to make it through.
Yes. And so, step one, forgiveness of yourself.
Yes.
Step two, forgiveness of the other person. Because remember, we want people to share their story, to be able to do it from a place of power and not pain.
Yes. Yes.
There's a lot of work that has to happen before that. But and then the third step that I'll give them is going to be to do life mapping. So after you get past the actual pain of the hurt, after you've forgiven yourself and the person, you're on a healing journey. And on that journey, people love to see you grow. I am still on my healing journey. People love to see me share my authentic story, not necessarily from a point of pain. There was a woman yesterday who was trying to talk. She couldn't even get the sentence out. She's not ready to share her story. But for those that are, your story does matter, but it matters to people that need it. So get real slim on what your story is going to be, like your target audience. And then I would say to just start from life mapping, figure out what happened in your life, pull out those stories. I say take your top 3 stories, pull them out, and then we'll start crafting something called a signature talk. And that talk is something that is very, very, very important to anybody who's looking to start their speaking career. And once they do the signature talk, then I would say start with OPS, which is other people's stages. Just like my beautiful sister here has this Girl Come Sit With Me podcast.
Yes.
She is bringing me to the people that she's built in her community because she knows I can add value because she saw my power. And power is something you can give away, but pain is something that you don't know you're giving away, but it infects everybody.
Yes.
So that power that I have That's what I'm putting out because I've done the work. I've done the forgiveness. I've done the conferences, the retreats, the trainings. I never got therapy. And y'all know, you know, y'all, if y'all watching this, y'all know a story. And I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm still working towards it. But I would say that's where I would start for if I were looking to share my story or to be a speaker or, you know, put pain to power. I'm, you know, just stuff like that.
No, I really love that because therapy can be seen in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the main way that we think of therapy is, okay, you know what? Sit on the couch with me and tell me, how does this make you feel? Right? But that's not necessarily the only way for therapy to happen.
Okay.
We have group therapy. We have these sessions where you may be in the room with your homegirls.
Yeah.
Or you may have those special friends, things like that in your life.
Yeah.
And you may be conversing together and they're like, hey, friend, I noticed that you do this.
Mm-hmm.
And what if we start working on doing that less because you're better than that? Or, hey, I see that you're past that. What if we start minimizing this and amplifying this?
I love those words.
Yes.
You have to be impeccable with y'all words, y'all. And you also have to be around people that understand you, but that also bring the best out of you.
Yes.
Everything has a equal, you know, a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like attracts like. So what about dislike?
Yes.
What if I told y'all what you don't like, what you don't want, actually is a stronger force because you focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
All the stuff you already got together, why you need to focus on what's already working. So it's crazy how the stuff that you really don't want, you manifest into your life because you focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can shift that, that's why one of my favorite affirmations, I heard it on Instagram, but it was like, because I have a thing with money.
Okay.
I'll get into my story in a little bit, but like my body was used to give other people money.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally like a tool. So me and money is like, bad or it's, you know, it's I don't, you know, every time it comes through it just flows right out. Like I will not sit up here and act like I did not struggle with understanding money, the energy of money, not money. I got financial people and credit people, like I got that, but my relationship with money was horrible, just like any other relationship, because of what happened to me. Mm-hmm. So now one of my favorite affirmations, and it's hard to say it because I had to believe it, but it was, I know y'all saw this on Instagram, but it was like, money comes to me easily. Money comes to me fast. Money comes in abundance. And when money comes, it lasts. Peace comes to me easily. Peace comes to me fast. Peace comes in abundance. And when peace comes, it lasts.
Ooh, like I saw that too.
I did. That is my thing.
Yeah. We approve because we have to continue to speak life into ourselves.
Yes.
Life is going to life regardless.
Yes.
And it's interesting. You see how you said money was a trigger for you.
Yes.
So you know how we all have different triggers, or I like to call them residuals.
Yeah.
Where we can be healed. We can move past things we could have forgiven certain people in our lives. But every now and then there may be that one thought where you hear something that someone said that hurt your feelings. Mm-hmm. Or those, you know, and it's almost like you have to regroup.
Yes, because
and get yourself together.
It's not their fault. Like once I realized it's not their fault, like I have to deal with my things. Mm-hmm. Me. Like accountability, y'all. Remember I told you, start with accountability. I have to deal with, like, one of my friends, I will never forget, even my friend that's here, she'll be like, I called you 3 days ago. And I'll be like, oh, no, but I called you 3 days. Like, my thing is, I'm a Cancer and I retreat. I go back, I dip, I go in my shell, and it just happened. And I shut down. I need friends. I receive friends. I don't need anything. Okay, we get need out your life. I receive friends. I have friends. I'm grateful for the people in my life that hold me accountable to being the best version of me. Yes. That cut that. Yes. Because if you don't follow up, you're going to miss out on money. You don't follow up, you're going to miss out on saving that soul that needed you. You don't follow up. Matter of fact, my friends tell me, they cannot wait on you anymore. You have to step out, because when you do, it shifts things. And money can't buy that. Relationship, power, none of that can happen. What happens when you show up and you spread that energy and you plant those seeds is delayed gratification. A couple months later, somebody will come back and say that thing you said, or that thing you did, or that thing you, and at that point you realize how important this work is. And when people say the work, this is work.
It is.
we're here. This is fun too.
It is.
Growing, getting money, getting healthy conversations.
We love that.
This is work, okay?
We approve of that.
We approve.
We approve. But everything that you just said all aligns with one word. And it made me think of trust. Because even with your circle, how you said your homegirl that's here with you today, how she holds you accountable, we have to trust those around us, or at least build a team or our social circle.
Ooh, say that again.
Our social circle,
before
build
that part.
it. You have to build your team.
A team.
A team.
I cannot do this by myself, y'all.
Yes. And we have to build a team that we trust.
Yes.
So that way, when you're holding me accountable, when you're telling me, hey, Dom, I see that you did this, woo, do this, or stop doing this.
Yes.
I can trust that you're saying it from a place of love.
Ooh,
you're
that's
saying
good.
it from a place where you want me to be better at what I'm doing.
That's good.
Or where I want to go.
That's good.
And that's even when you spread your word.
Yeah.
People, you have an aura about you where people want to trust you.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because maybe you were in a spot where you felt like you couldn't trust others, but for whatever reason it is, you have an aura and there's something around you that says, hey, you can trust me. I'm going to keep it real with you. This is where we are.
You know what just
This
hit
is
me?
where we aren't. What? Talk to me.
They trust my energy.
That's what it is.
Because my energy is connecting with them. 90%, like let's think of 100%, right? Like a pie chart.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to think of 40% of that pie chart and say tonality. And then take 10% and put words. And then take the other percent and put posture. This is how we communicate. You're not here. People devalue words because words don't hold. Like if I'm speaking to you and I'm speaking in Spanish, my words don't mean nothing. But if I'm speaking to you and I'm speaking in Spanish and I'm saying, like, you know it, that means
you
something.
know it means something.
Like, what?
You feel the
at
energy
at the
of
Chinese
it.
place when they be
It
like
means
$5 more,
something.
you be like, no. And they be like, no. You feel they talking about you, okay?
You
At
already
the
know.
nail shop.
You know, okay?
So
You know that part.
what just hit me as an epiphany is the reason people trust me is because my principle that I live by is trust comes with consistency. My energy don't change. Maybe my words will change. Maybe sometimes I'm sad or mad, but they still see my heart. That pureness of heart is the one thing the devil could not take from me, because God is here. God is my heart.
Yes.
I feel like it governs. I feel like the enemy is my mind because it's there to keep me comfortable and protect me. But I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to be protected because the things I need are on the other side of being uncomfortable.
Yes.
It makes me uncomfortable to talk about my story in front of people because I'm a single woman. So I don't have a husband yet, okay? They judge
Speak
you.
on it.
The
Speak on
real
it.
part of it is that women, I don't know her around my man. She's still a hoe. Girl, look at what she got on.
Oh, wow.
People don't feel like just
That's
because you
true.
went through something as a child, when you show up, they see that. And if I started from there and I have this, a lot of times it can make people feel away. And I feel their energy. So trust comes with consistency. And my friend also shared something with me. I think it was like last year, and it really woke me up.
Okay.
Trust, but verify.
Hey.
Is what I was taught.
We like that. There we go. That was a word.
But verify.
Okay.
And that's why they trust me, is because when they go to verify me, that social proof is there.
It
You
is.
see your girl's work.
The proof is in the pudding.
It's in the pudding. And I have not stopped, and I will never stop. But that energy is what they are connecting with, and that's why they trust me, is because my intention is what gets their attention, and my energy is what keeps it. Miss me with that energy, like that. You can be around somebody and you can think that they're everything, but once you get them in your space and you sit with them,
yes,
that don't lie.
At all.
It don't lie at all.
At all. And one of the things that you're authentically yourself.
Yes.
And that takes a lot of confidence.
Yes.
It takes a lot of confidence
Yep.
to be authentically yourself.
Okay, because in Miami, y'all be bourgeois.
Listen.
Not in a
We
bad
gonna
way,
be
because if
cute.
I had it, I would too. Okay, I like Gucci, Cartier, and Van Cleef. I like that.
Yes.
But when you lead with that, that's when it's a lot more. And I feel like people that have a lot of that lead with that, because that is what their identity is attached to. I'm not hating, because your girl, I like it too. But I don't lead with that. Even when I'm on stage, I always make sure they know. I always say like a little thing, like I'm a country girl who had a big dream. I am.
Mm-hmm.
I say stuff like, I know I'm looking good right now, but this ain't
Hey.
got nothing to do
Okay, you
with
said
who
that.
I am.
Yes.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And what happens when you can show people, like the reason people love Cardi B, it ain't because she's a role model. It's not because she's the president. It's not.
Yeah.
She was herself.
Exactly.
She did not care. She's herself. If she, whatever she is, she's her.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Obama.
She's her.
Who?
She's
So I like
her,
to say I'm a
period.
mix. I got some Cardi.
Hey, and
I
some
have
Michelle. Okay.
Dolan. So the best part is that
Yes.
wide range of just energy in between that is that
Yes.
I am not my past, but I also can't separate from it.
Mm-hmm.
So women that have been in that industry, women that have been abused, raped, whatever it may be, beat, foster child, crack baby, all the labels that other people put on me that I took off. You know, a label can be peeled off, right? Peel it off. If you don't like it, change it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But the
That
labels that
part.
they put on me, I'm not that. But I will not forget that I was at the club. Now, there was a woman at the club who looked out for me.
Mm-hmm.
When I was being trafficked, some of the women that were there had my back.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw the humanity of those women. I saw the humanity of those people. I've been domestically abused. I have a baby. I didn't know her father. Let's talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Who on this podcast had the same situation, baby? Don't worry. You good.
Mm-hmm.
Look at your child now. God don't make mistakes.
He doesn't.
Once people get over what other people gonna think about them, that is real freedom. I could care less.
Yes.
This suit, Dillard's, 50% off, but it look good.
It look good.
Like once we start
it
getting
looks
there,
good.
like that is what I care about. I care about women knowing. But again, you said I have to lead with my greatness
Mm-hmm.
because that greatness is there, and I was afraid of it, and I did not like it because it means that I have to separate from that person I was so comfortable with, the survivor and me. And me and her spent a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
But that great woman, that boss chick, that young minister in training, that lady who is in real estate, who has all these events and stuff, she's there too. It's just it costs the death of that one for this one to live. And it was hard. Death is hard. So I feel
That's
like I
the
am
thing, too.
grieving
Mm-hmm.
my comfort of being a survivor.
But listen, that is a thing. I'm so glad you hit on that because when it comes to grief, sometimes we only think that someone has to be being buried. They have to physically be unalive for us to grieve them.
Right.
But we can grieve people, places, things.
Yes.
Old versions of ourselves.
Yes.
We can literally grieve.
I don't even know why I said
these
that.
things.
Like,
but no,
grief.
That is a real thing. Because think about it. As we evolve and as we change, who you are today, or I'll use myself as an example.
Yeah.
Who I am today is not who I was 2 years ago. It's not the broken person I was 1 year ago.
Right.
Figuring things out,
right.
Getting it together, rebirthing myself, all of these things.
Yeah.
I had to, and I still have those moments where I grieve her and I grieve the expectations that I had for her. I grieve the expectations that I had for her life. So as I grieve that, I have to remind myself, hey, or sometimes we're hard on ourselves, like, oh, you know, the old me would have worked out 5 times a week. Woo. Okay, but that's not who I am anymore to this day.
Yeah. And this is a good time.
And that's okay.
Yes, this is a good time because what happens when people have these revelations or these realizations is that it can kind of make you feel like less than or not as worthy or make you feel uncomfortable. So here's some good tools.
Talk
I love
to me.
tools.
Okay? Hey, I love tools.
Here's some tools that helped me in that process. The first thing was my verbiage, the words I spoke over me. And I used to say things like, I gotta go to the gym. I gotta go now I get to go to the gym. I get to wake up early. I didn't want to wake up early this morning. I get to wake up early this morning. I get to go do that podcast. I get to clean up. I get to go work out. I get to do that class. I get to. When you say I get to, that energy of what's coming out is vibrating through you. But when you say, man, I gotta go to work.
I gotta do this.
It puts bricks on you, like a backpack of bricks. That is, it makes it something that you have to do. But when you realize you get to, somebody didn't wake up this morning. Like, that's just what it is. I know they always say cliche, but like, somebody literally is not able to breathe.
Oh, that's a real thing.
They didn't wake up. Somebody is grieving, like, for real. The average person in the world lives on $2.50 a day. In America, we get more than that in food stamps and in sections, whatever you call it, disability, all that. Like, we get to live in America.
Yes.
We get to vote. We get as much as bad as people are right now, and they feel about Trump and all that stuff. Like, not to go on a tangent, but we get to. Just switch it to that, and you take your power back. I don't care what's going on. I have the power because I get to.
And you get to build excitement.
You get to.
That's the part I like about it.
And the other one is what you heard me say earlier. In order to possess it here, you have to possess it here. And when you feel it internally, it has to come abundantly, because that's the universal laws. You can get past these laws of the world. They may not catch you stealing. Maybe your boyfriend don't know you texting that little side piece. Or your girl don't know what you did last night. But what God knows, what the universe knows, is the energy of what you hold. Because a good liar is a miserable person. Because only they know they lying. Come on.
That's real.
You're miserable.
That's real.
You gotta be truthful. And I used to lie just to like keep people off my trail, is what I called it, or to make people happy, to survive, to be honest.
Yeah, to survive.
But when that happens and you realize how easy it is to lie until you get the ramifications of those consequences, you will not understand. I've never lied because everything I've said has come true. Take a moment to think about that. When you speak it,
it happens.
It is done. So when you lie, just know it's coming back. I don't know when, I don't know how, and it may come in a different form. And think about that 7 generations that we learned at the conference.
That part.
Come on.
Okay.
You got 7 generations of people that might come back on you. You are worthy. You do matter. And you got to live in your... You get to live in your truth.
I was about to say, you get to live in your truth. Okay.
You get to. That is my freedom. I get to live in my truth.
Even with the truth, when you are a professional liar, you're also robbing everyone that loves you. Because now they don't know who you really are. Technically, you probably don't know who you really are. So now these people thinking, oh, I know them so well. I know Shametria so well.
Dang.
Right?
Oh,
I know you
that's
so
a
well.
Word. Say
until
that again.
they realize, hey, I know you have probably seen, and this happened. So my family's in the funeral home industry as well.
Okay.
Own a couple funeral homes.
Wow.
And when I tell you the amount of times where someone has passed away and they're just like, wait, they did what? They never did this? And you don't realize that person has spun all these lies to all these different people, to where you realize what is their legacy, because no one knows the real them. No one had the opportunity to know the real them.
Damn.
So us standing in our truth, standing in our power, things like that. Now we know the people in our circles are there because they love the real us.
Correct.
They don't love who we're putting on.
Correct.
They love who we really are.
Correct. And this is a good segue.
Yes.
There's something called the law of familiarity.
Girl.
Anything you become too familiarized with, you devalue. So I want people to understand that when you do have that and you are getting familiar with it. So like what I mean by that is, just because I'm sitting with you doesn't mean my greatness is any less than.
Agreed.
When I mean that, let me go a little bit deeper so they can understand. Many times you put people on a pedestal.
True.
And when you do, and they come to you, and they're in the space with you, and they're not who they think they are, that's why they will never show up in that space. So be careful of people you see where I'm going? Meaning that I'm here with her because of her greatness. I'm here with her because as great as I am and as much as I have and all those things, she is, because we are here. Like attracts like. There's no difference with me and you, except whatever those things may be, maybe financially, maybe, but we are the same because we're human beings. This is my sister. Yes. She is not, I'm not above her. I always say, don't look up to me, don't look down on me, but look over to me.
Yes.
Look at me.
And look me in my eyes.
Look me in my eyes and see the real me.
See the real me.
And so people that are not willing to do that, I think they're fraud. I'm sorry. For the people that are out there, that is everything is perfect on Instagram. You only see them at the best, at the best, the best, the best. Like those things, to me, it feels like a sham. And I think that this authentic realness, this conversation, the energy, the love, the way that I show up, she just asked. There was nothing else that had to be done. She asked, I showed up, and there's somebody on this thing that is going to get blessed, and then God, because that's who governs every decision I make. See, he writes checks for me.
Hey, listen.
Come on.
When I tell y'all, I am in this season where I realize that things are coming true when I simply think them.
Come on.
I don't even have to say them out loud.
At all.
It's been goals that I've written down in my mind because I've learned to condition my mind to allow myself to control my mind.
Yes.
And through that, things are literally happening. I'm like, okay, God, I see you.
Come on.
I see you. You know, it's just been flowing.
Yes.
So even how you mentioned earlier, the energy we put out is what we receive.
Yes.
Same thing. It's going to transpire for 7 generations.
Yes.
What we put out is going to receive. Whether we end up doing what you said earlier, or you were like, you know, if you don't do this right, it's going to come back, whether someone sees it or not.
Straight up.
Whether they know it or not.
It's coming back to you.
It's coming back to you.
Yes.
That is real. And it happens with good things as well.
Oh, that's
it
good.
happens with good things as well.
Yes. Yeah. I love that. And you said condition. One of the things I love that I had an epiphany. Mm-hmm. And everybody's like, you have to condition yourself. You have to condition yourself. You have to condition yourself. Ladies, how do we wash our hair? Do you condition it first?
No.
Or do you clean it first?
I'm going to wash my hair first.
So before we condition our mind,
yes,
we got to wash it out. Before we condition our body, we got to detox it out. Mm-hmm. Before we could, because there is no way you can put conditioner, which is to smooth and to moisture and to, if it ain't cleansed. So that right there, to me, it like a metaphor for life. Mm-hmm. I was just trying to condition myself. After I got trafficked, I was trying to just boom, 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 boom. Like I'm studying. And then I realized like, wait. There's no space. Everything comes from space, and you need space in order for things to be able to grow. You need space for things to be able to come. I always say there's no such thing as loss. You just create space for what's supposed to come.
I like that.
I
love that.
So with conditioner, you have to wash it before you condition it.
It's like you're covering your pain.
Correct.
Instead of actually going through it and healing it.
Correct. And for people out there that's like, well, what does she mean? I know I say big words sometimes I speak in metaphors, but let me make it simple. If you want to lose weight, or if you want to get rid of brain fog or whatever, a lot of people fast or they detox. Why? Because all that stuff that's in there, you cannot put good things in your body when you still have bad things in your body. You can put good things in your mind, but there's 90% of it is operating out of habit. 10% is conscious. So everything from everybody else is governing you, and you don't even know it. So what I say with like condition, like shampooing in real life for me would be, hey, everybody cut your TV off, cut your radio off, go to a place that's silent, sit with yourself, start detoxing, cleanse yourself, like literally take a moment away from everything and really see how you feel without the news, without radio, without TV, without the club, the drinking, the smoking, get rid of everything. And what do you want? Write that out. And then put things in there, like plan your day of how you're going to govern it. So for me, when I came to Miami, this is a real thing. I know I didn't want to have sex. I know I didn't want to drink. I know I didn't want to smoke. I know I didn't want to mess with anybody. I knew I didn't want to be bothered. So I got an Airbnb to keep down distraction. I got a private driver. So when I'm ready to go, I can go. At the event, before the event over, I dip. It ain't no shade, no shade. I didn't bring no clubbing clothes. Like, I know it seems small.
No, those are big things.
But you can't escape environment. So I know if I'm in Miami, I like Dominicanos. I like Cubans. Hey, hello.
That part.
But
We
I
love.
also I like the position God has put me in,
Yes.
and I ain't changing that.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to be a little more conservative,
Yes.
cover up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I won't be the hottest thing out right there, but my people that I got, they businesswomen. I wish I would call it. Hey, girl, let's go. What? Like, they coming to me to a podcast. We going to an event. They're busy. My friends are busy, so they're not upset with me. Now, I do have to have better communication, but that's like attracts like.
I love that.
And they lift me up. And y'all, women, I stand on the back of women, amazing women
That
all
part.
over the world. And when I ain't have nothing, they showed up for me. I could count them on 100, more than 100, and I'm talking about bands, cars, clothes. I have been broke more than I've been up. I have been depressed more than I've been happy. I've been sad more than I've been stressed, more than I've been at peace. But you better believe I got all those things now. And I know it was like to go back to that. So it's the women in my life, y'all. It ain't even the men. I have men that I like, whatever. I'm still single. But, I got great men, but it's the women. And I hate this catty women culture now of like, I can't trust women. I don't like women because you ain't my type of woman. We need each other. Without each other, we ain't going to make it. Because everything else is against us. We got to be for us.
We really do.
We have to be for us.
And it's so many women out there that are like-minded. So many women out there looking for soul sisters, as I like to call it.
Yes.
So many. You just have to find that tribe and don't hold on to the ones who aren't that.
Gotcha.
If they aren't that, if they are just, if you're like, hey, y'all, I have this plan for my business, or, especially when you have a business and you have certain things on your mind, even with speaking, things like that, it's on your mind constantly.
All the time.
Whether you want it to be or not, it's on your mind constantly.
Like, honestly, this is a good example. Y'all see this right here? Girl, protect your peace. If you don't have this pillow, you need to get it off. But this is her business. This is on her mind because it's everywhere she goes. Yes. My other friend,
literally.
Day, can you give me that backpack? I'm about to bring something in just real quick from the side. Every friend that I have, their business is on their mind. They are about that life. So one of my friends here in Miami, she about to give me mine too. But this is her billboard bag. Okay,
it's so dope.
She got Gucci, all those fancy stuff. She don't go nowhere without this backpack because this is a digital marketing backpack. Like.
And it's cute
products. Like, this is your tribe. This is who we are. This is how we show up and how we operate. Like,
and this is who we want to be surrounded by.
Correct.
Like-minded people.
Business women. You know where my business is at? It's my voice. So I am walking with my digital billboard of my mouth. Yeah. When I open it, and I know I used to be like, to be honest, my voice is really like that. Like when I was younger, my voice was so deep.
That's my singing voice, girl. My singing voice is to Toni Braxton.
Matter of fact,
low as heck.
I'm about to make y'all laugh, okay? Because you said we was gonna laugh too.
Yes. Okay.
So I don't know if y'all black, but if y'all black, y'all remember back in the day in church when they used to be like, melodies from heaven.
Yes.
Rain down on me. Rain down on me. So then they broke it up into 3 parts, okay? So it used to be like, rain down on me, la la la, let it fall from me. You know what my part was?
At the bottom.
Rain.
Yep, that's it. Rain.
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 Ooh, I hated that part.
Rain.
Yeah, and then even the altos got la 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 la, let it fall. Rain, like I was rain.
No, I just wait.
I used to be rain.
Rain. Hey, that was my only part, and I used to be waiting for it in church.
I hated that part. So if y'all some church folk or black folk, y'all know how this go. But the reason that made sense to me was because when I was young, I just hated that my voice was so deep and people. But now I look at the people of the world. Like for people that are in the motivational speaking world, my favorite speaker is Earl Nightingale.
Oh,
he has the strangest secret in the world that we become what we think about. So his voice, as you know, is very like, and I'm like,
low, y'all. It's low.
My voice, my vibration, my frequency, my tone, my ability to articulate, my power, my product is my voice.
Yes.
My gift is my voice.
And I just have to tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
So while you were speaking at the conference, all of us, I'm there with my girls, and y'all, all of us are like, do y'all hear her voice? Do y'all hear that? It's velvet. Literally, all of us, and we just looking at each other like, y'all hear that? Pure velvet. Just know. Okay?
Okay.
So, yes. And people, I'm starting to realize that another reason why it resonates with people is one, you can tell it's authentically you,
Yeah.
but you can also hear it's grounding.
Yes.
That's the word that keeps coming to me.
Yes.
It's grounding.
Yes.
And even as a little girl, I had to learn to find power in the bass of my voice, especially when I sing. I will sing using my fake voice all day.
Right.
All day, because I know it's low, but I had to ground myself and really understand, hey, this is who I am. This is a part of me. And yes, I'm airy and bubbly and all these cool things, but when I sing, it's going to be a little
Come on now. And it's also this thing of tonality.
Yeah.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, because we did, I am a speaker, and I'm also a speaker coach. Not terrible. But if you have a story, and you feel that story can help to amplify other people's lives, that's who I look for. That's who comes to me in abundance.
There we go.
That's who comes to me in abundance. Verbiage. That's who comes to me in abundance. But what happened was, again, I was scared because I didn't want to let y'all down. So I had to make sure I was right before I decided to open up that space. And also demand. So many people have to put together, we did a pitch competition. Okay. I saw these people put together stuff and I'm like, wait, they're projecting demand. Like I can go back in my phone over 2 years and show you the people that have come to me after events and conferences and trainings. Like, I don't know who you are, I need you in my life. Like, however you can be there.
However you can be there.
And I want y'all to know, to the other person that you feel that for, they're human. And sometimes it could be scary.
Yes.
Because whatever you need, I have to be able to supply it. So most of the times if people need me or if they needed me, it scared me. Because I wasn't even where I felt, all the way where I needed to be. Because remember, I started sharing my story just because I knew it could help people. I didn't want to be a coach, I didn't know I was going to have to make products and services and I would be put on this pedestal. And I don't like vanity. I don't. I have social anxiety. I'm working towards getting through that in a positive, healthy way. But my accountability to that is that I feel it. I got to dip when I got to dip.
Yeah.
I can only take so much. So I think that, and another thing, I think we're maybe like 30 minutes into this podcast and I didn't even share my story. It's the first time I've never done that on a podcast, y'all.
I love that for you.
Go to YouTube. Every single podcast is my story. But it's just interesting how our natural conversation, it didn't even get out. Yes. Like, I think we have 5 minutes.
Yep. Literally.
Yeah.
But I love that for you because the way you were able to push yourself forward, I kept getting the word protection and protector because I think when people see, I can tell that when people see on you, they see how you protected yourself.
Yes.
With your story, I've watched things about your story, things like that. And in watching it, I realized you had to build yourself up. Even though it may have felt like it happened slowly, you had to build yourself up and learn how to protect yourself.
I sure did.
And people see that. Sometimes there may be people who envy that because your comfortability can make someone else uncomfortable.
Wow.
Because they see where they want to be in you. Ooh. They see how you move past everything and they're like, ooh, I'm still stuck in this. How do I get there?
Wow.
And that's why they say, hey, I need you. But you just have to remind them like, hey, I'm a reflection of you. Just how I protected myself, you can protect yourself.
Girl, my book is called The Reflection Eyes See.
Are you serious?
My book is called it's on lulu.com. I never even talk about it, y'all, because I have, that was my first book, and I was traumatized because I had a sold out event, and then I'm in New Orleans, right? So it was a hurricane season. So that event, that weekend was sold out, and then it was a hurricane coming, so I had to cancel it. everybody was volunteers, the Reiki, ear acupuncture, therapy, tarot readers. Like I had everybody there because it was about healing from ancestral trauma. The book says we are free through conscious perception. We're enslaved to what we do not consciously perceive. And it was talking about the fact that the reason I wrote the book is because my daughter went to, at 9 years old, she went to school. And I remember they had like a daddy brunch or whatever. It's still like, it's crazy because I just got a pain in my stomach from it. But she came home and she was like, you know, basically like, Mama, do I have a father? And I remember thinking like, oh, I was about to lie.
Yep. See?
And I couldn't.
Because she was just staring at you.
I couldn't do it. Because I knew I would have had to keep that lie the rest of my life. So I told her, I don't know who he is. But I told her in a way, you know, I say that because
understand.
It's uncomfortable for me to say it. So I try to make it a joke. But, you know, all seriousness, because I'm moving past that joking part because this is serious. Get serious. But I told my daughter the truth. My daughter looked at me and said, oh, so that means God's my father?
Hey, I would have been like, yes, baby.
Out of here.
Hey, I would have cried.
Out of here.
I would have cried.
Girl.
I would have cried.
What? So what happened is I realized she was a reflection of me. I saw me in her. Yeah. I said, oh, I would have said something like, I'm you. I made you. I'm you. Yeah. And I found my innocence that was taken from me.
In that moment.
What the enemy took from me was my innocence because I was raped the first time I ever was touched. What God gave me back was that child who was able to reflect back to me everything good about me that I did not know. Because a child is the closest thing to you, especially when they come out the womb. And that girl was with me in what you love about your child, you love about you. What you hate about your child, you hate about you.
That part.
Okay.
That's a girl. That is a real
But thank
thing.
you for that. You are right. The reflection I see is it was written because I believe that I was a reflection of my child and she was a reflection of me, and now I have accountability to her. It's my responsibility to cultivate her, not to raise her. You raise cattle and sheep, and I was never raised. And I think I turned out very well. I have a lot of mamas. A lot of brothers and cousins and sisters. And very families. And
you did.
Yes.
So that was so impactful because there's so many times where we have these moments where our children may come to us and ask us the hardest questions. Woo! And we realize that when we tell them the truth, they understand it so easily.
They do.
When we tell them the truth in a way that's palatable for their age.
Yes.
It resonates with them.
It resonates with them.
And half the time they'll be like, oh, okay, la-di-da. And they'll
just go on back. She skipped away. My baby, the happiest baby I ever met in the world.
See?
Like Avriana, I love you, mama. You have made my life different. Ashad, my son, you are my rock. You are such a strong young man, a young gentleman. I love you. And I've done so many of these podcasts, and this is my legacy. And this is the first time I think I've ever thanked my children or told them I love you. Shout out to my kids because I didn't have them when I was in the world doing this work. And I had to get them 6 months ago, and I stopped everything. And when I tell you this is the most money I've had, this is the first time I have men in my life that are actually supportive and loving and caring. This is my friends are coming back around, friends that I didn't even, like, I just hadn't had. When I got my foundation together, y'all, my job was to be a mother. God gave Avery to me. And I thought I'd have to do everything else to prove to her that I was worthy. But no, she just wanted me in her life. We watch movies now. Better not call me after 9 o'clock. I'm asleep. I got to get up to take my kids to school at 6 o'clock. And I'm still a boss. Women, don't let this work take you from your child. And then when you successful, say the one regret you had was that. I heard my mentor, Lisa Nichols. She said that about Giovanni. And this is like public record and it's at an event, but she said this is who I look up to. She's the only motivational speaker who has a motivational speaking company that is publicly traded. She rang the bell. Okay. Yeah. So of course that is who I look up to because I won't unleash the speak to ring the bell. But she said her mistake after everything, because she's in her 50s, is that she didn't get to raise her son. The devil is a liar, not on my watch. The fact that she shared that and I showed up to go to that conference changed my perspective of what I needed to do to get my children. When I tell you, I put everything, I stopped everything. And I built my foundation first with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
I had to reverse engineer my success. They didn't care about none of that. So I
Mm-hmm.
think maybe that's the biggest thing that God wants me to leave here today is how I had success. I was a survivor. I built myself up. I got the
Mm-hmm.
success, but I didn't think about maintaining it. And you can't maintain nothing without a foundation. And I
Mm-hmm.
kept saying, I want a family. I want a family. I got one. Avery out in the shot. And the man for me, I'm waiting for you too. I love you. You're there somewhere.
Somewhere.
I'm
Okay.
working on myself for you, but I'm not in a rush because I might mess it up if I ain't ready. Let me keep focusing on those children. Let me keep focusing on this relationship with God. Let me keep building myself. Let me focus on the relationship with the people that He already blessed me with. Don't go keep looking. Y'all keep going to all these conferences. Even you got everything you need is in your phone.
Mm-hmm.
You just ain't pay attention to it because you had access, so you devalued it. Come on, that's the word.
It really is.
I'm
And all of
serious.
it ties back into self.
Yeah.
So remember how we were saying how you are not your story. You
Mm-mm.
worked your way through healing through your story.
Yes.
And it all goes back to you. What do your children want? They just want you.
Me. That's it.
Exactly. As you continue to build your success as a speaker, your company, all of these beautiful things,
Yeah.
they all circle back to the power within you.
Yes.
So thank you for sharing this.
You're welcome.
This was very beautiful.
You're
I know it's
welcome.
going to inspire so many people
Yes.
because when you speak, we listen.
Thank you.
It's something I'm telling you.
Thank
When
you.
you speak, we listen.
And because of that, I have to be accountable to what I say. Speakers, be accountable. They're listening. They believe you. These are people's lives. They're not a product, a tool. They're not a clickbait funnel to get into your big system of automation.
Mm-hmm.
They need you. And when you pour into people, you will never be broke. You will never be without a house. You will never be without a ride. You will never be without food. I'm telling you, as somebody who did this from the bottom up, stayed on couches, Airbnbs at people's houses, needed rides to and from events, but afterwards I was straight when the deposit hit.
Hey,
But
there we go.
I just want y'all to be real. I'm sick. I'm working towards being a medicine for the speaking industry. It's not just about cultivating your business. It's about cultivating people, God's people. And I don't know if y'all know, and I'm gonna leave this here, but I'm a woman of faith. And they talk about something called the seven trumpets.
Oh,
The first one is fire. The second one is blood red rivers. Y'all better wake up. California was burning. Mrs. Tennessee, all these places that never burned was burning. There are rivers right now turning blood red. The third one, our water supply will be messed up. There's waterway battles right now. People are buying up water rights. The fourth one, I'm not here to scare y'all. I'm here to wake you up. Don't nobody care about I love my story. Go see it if you want to see it. But now God has me speaking the truth. And you get to wake up. I don't want to put no pressure on y'all. You get to wake up.
To wake up.
In this podcast, you may have known, but look around you. And really, all the stuff that we think, all this business, and y'all, baby, we are in a spiritual battle right now. I need y'all to be conscious. I need you to wake up and be aware. I think that we are in our third trumpet, water rights. And after that one, after they tap them water rights, our energy source. Have you heard them talking about the grids?
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one is that it's darkness. I just want y'all to be prepared. I maybe started off being a coach and a speaker and sharing my story, but now I got to share the truth. I am a testimonial girl, and God told me to share my testimony. Test is what you've been through. I is accountability, and money is when you marry the two. Then He said to wake my people up. This is a beautiful time that we're in as people of God, because we have nothing to be worried about. But to those that don't understand all the stuff that you may be going through, I really want you to think about where we are this season spiritually, because that's where it starts. So I just have to put that little plug in. You know, I'm supposed to put their plug in for their business and stuff. Yes. I'm putting the plug in for God. Wake up.
You put the plug in for
the
word.
For the word.
For the word.
For the word.
For the word.
For them to see what's really going on.
But that mean that was on your spirit to share.
It's been on my
someone's
spirit.
Going to resonate with it somewhere.
Yes.
And even if it happens years from now, when people listen, whenever.
Because they think they can wait on God, that they can just get their lives together. You have no more time. The time is now. You get to do it now. And I just want to spark you to say that that's the thing that changed my life is when I gave my life to Christ. So thank you. And that's where my mission is at now.
Mhm.
Yes, that changed everything. I promise you.
And see, that's perfect. So wait now, she's dropped so many gems. But where exactly can they find you on social
Yes.
media? How do they contact you?
Yes. So for anybody out there that's like, what does she do? Who is she? How do I get in contact with her? There's two primary spaces that I thrive in. One is Unleashed to Speak. So everything is under Shametria Gonzalez, and I'm sure we can put the tag below. So
Oh, we will.
everything, if you type in Shametria Gonzalez in Google, everything pops up. My websites, books,
Social
articles,
media,
social medias.
articles.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Uh-huh.
But if you want to know, like, well, is she for me or is this for me? If you feel that you need to connect with me, baby, I'm human. DM me, email me, like,
Mm-hmm.
call me. There may be assistance and stuff, but if you need me, I'm here for you, and that is my that is my ministry. But as far as business goes, anybody who knows survivors that are have been trafficked or that may need some support or need somebody that's a trailblazer that reflects them in a way that they can look up to, call me. Okay, DM me, text me. My organization is called Homes for Angels. We provide housing, resources, awareness for survivors of human trafficking. Why? I believe what you make it out of is what qualifies you to help them. Because I made it out of that, God qualified me. He qualifies the unqualified. So I don't know.
I
Maybe I
like
wasn't
that.
qualified to be a
Qualified,
boss in real
unqualified.
estate, but he qualified me. So I love what I do. And I love that. And investors, if you have properties and you're looking to kind of, really amplify it, or maybe you have empty doors, hit me up. There may be something we can do. As far as women, teenagers, you just need somebody to talk to, holla at me. But if you are looking to turn your story of pain into purpose, and you want to use that purpose to make a profit, because we ain't doing nothing for free. Okay? I'm over that.
We
You
approve.
better say your price, and you better name it, and you
We
better know it's
approve.
worthy. Because you don't count people's pockets though. Say your price. Tell them who you
Yes.
are. Start putting yourself out there. But I do have a way and a system to take you from A to Z. It just depends on. So if you're in the journey of being a really great speaker, now you want to book corporate contracts, call me. Or if you're somebody who ain't even got a signature talk, you ain't never done a stage, call me. There's so much space to grow in between there. Even if it's just a one-on-one talk, quick consultation just to get you started. I ain't money hungry. I'm people hungry. I'm soul hungry. We need souls saved. And the byproduct of working with people like myself is that you get a lot more than what you signed up for.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Very
You're
good. Yes.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Oh my
Thank you,
goodness. I just had to give you a
girl.
hug. Thank you. So you all, thank you so much for tuning in to Girl, Come Sit With Me. Later.